Sup Players, and welcome to this video. I'm Mitsurugi, and today we're back with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Danish Nationals video. I'm sorry for the delay, I've been working a little bit on other videos, but yeah. Right now, at this time that I'm recording, I will be uploading round 6, 7, and 8 on the same day, which is going to be Thursday. It's Wednesday right now, so tomorrow I will be uploading all 3 rounds. And then at the end of this, I will have uploaded all of the rounds. So yeah, I do have a little bit of work to do, but yeah, let's get straight into this and see what we are going to witness in round number 6. I actually believe that one of my friends, he is playing on the right, or not on the right. I cannot remember which one. I believe that he might be playing he might be on the right here too, if I think about it correctly. So yeah. Maybe. So he activated Bonfire here, the player right here, and player left ashed it. And it looked like that it was just a pass right here. So player left summons out, it looks like a Mitsurugi monster. So yeah. It's definitely the chances of it being Mitsurugi Ryzeal is actually pretty big. I will say that. And the right player did debate a little bit on whenever he should hand trap. I believe. I don't know yet. I don't know, guys. Maybe it did look like that he thought about it. So yeah. And now we have the Mitsurugi. Is it Mitsurugi Rice or Ritual? Yeah, it is. But this is actually really. It is really. What's it called? It's really. What's it called? You need to know directly when to hand trap specific strategies, which I will say it can be really difficult to do because because we do have a lot of different strategies in the game, but it can be really difficult to hand trap the strategies. For example, I don't know yet. I'm not confident enough to say, okay, you need to hand trap Mitsurugi Ryzeal right here, because it's a multiple ancient deck. Like, we can just talk about any Fiendsmith version, any Fiendsmith deck. It's also a multi-version deck because it has different it has more engine or what's it called, multi-engine decks, because it does have a lot of different things to it has different engines in the Fiendsmith variant. You have the Fiendsmith engine plus whatever engine you decide to mix together with it. But in this situation right here, it does look like that right now it's just Mitsurugi, but it can still be Mitsurugi Ryzeal. So yeah. Don't know, don't yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Can we kind of get a sneak peek on what the opponent does have in their hand? Um, maybe not. Maybe he does have a Nibiru. I don't know. I feel like that I actually know the guy on the right player here. I feel like that I kind of know him because of the sleeves that he's using. Because a guy at my locals has the exact same sleeves, the Snake Eyes Japanese version sleeves. So yeah. Plus, he did talk about that he wanted to play Mitsurugi Ryzeal, so this could potentially be a mirror match. And yeah, we do have a Mitsurugi ritual right here. I believe it's the ritual card. I believe it is. And I also think that he tried to use Amino effect to negate, but you can actually discard a card to make sure that that effect doesn't resolve. So yeah, that's what I kind of like about the Mitsurugi deck. That with I cannot remember the name of the any of the Mitsurugi cards. So except for Mitsurugi Ritual, but yeah. So it looks like that you want to ritual summon. Which that's kind of interesting actually. If you want to ritual summon, then he definitely needs to do something about it right now. Do we have anything? We're going to use effect of the new Mitsurugi card to do what exactly? Search a Mitsurugi card, maybe. Oh, summon. Yeah, that's kind of what's it called? That's kind of interesting. I actually don't know, guys, what any of the ritual monsters does. I know that the new ritual monster right there does have an effect. Oh, now we are using ritual. I cannot remember what's the other card thing called. I can't remember. But yeah, guys, I really enjoy every time that I see this type of things. I really enjoy watching it, and that's also the reason behind why I'm recording this again and you know voiceovering and reacting to it, because it gives me a better perspective to how to actually become a better player, to also see the situations, because right now the opponent has a face down spell trap. They do have IP Masquerena that can turbo into SP Little Knight. But then again, it depends a lot on the what's it called? The specific situation that you're in. Okay, so your original summons into Amino. I believe that both of them are actually named Amino, so yeah. I cannot use that terms right there. But it looks like that the player left are going to use IP if the IP Masquerena effect to link summon into potentially an SP Lone Knight here. Maybe it wouldn't make sense to do anything else. What is that? Um, I can't see what that is. Oh, it's Dynamon Mono, or what's it called? The link monster that works with ritual monsters. Yeah, that's the card. That I thought for a second. I thought to myself, what is that monster card? So yeah, but it really looks like that the player right here are going in for the kill. Maybe, I don't know. Plus, we still have a set card to play around, which potentially could be an imperm. So yeah. But I don't know what the link monster that the player left has on the field, what it does. I know it's really good with ritual monsters, so yeah. I don't know if it copy pastes an effect or something like that. I cannot remember, guys. But yeah, it's interesting to see what the player left will do about this, because it can revive a monster, which that's crazy. Actually, that's pretty crazy. So we're going to link summon away those two monsters to do what exactly? Or no, no, it's it did. He didn't link them away. He got Raigeki because of the Mitsurugi ritual that were revived because it's a Raigeki on summon. So yeah, that was the reason for why they left the field. I thought he linked some of them away. That's my mistake, guys. So yeah. Okay, so maybe something in the draw phase. No, nothing. Okay, so this might be a free win, maybe. Okay, so we go into normal summon. Oh, it might be pure Mitsurugi, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it is pure Mitsurugi. So yeah. I don't know, guys. Because I don't see any other engines to be played right now. But if I and I was just drinking something, guys. If you could hear anything, it was just me that drank something. So yeah. Staying hydrated, drinking some water. So yeah. But if I feel like that it is the person that I know, because first of all I kind of recognize his hands, plus those sleeves is, I feel like that there are not that many people that play Snake Eyes Flamebirch Dragon sleeves from Japan. And I know that one of my friends from locals, I know that, or friends, one of the people that I know from locals, he also do have those sleeves. And yeah, I'm a little bit confident that it is a guy that I know. It's not the guy that owns the sleeves, because that guy were, I believe he were judge at the nationals. So yeah, I cannot remember if he were just normal judge or yeah, it's called a floor judge. So yeah, or if he were head judge. I believe that he might be have been a head judge, but I don't know. Um, so he did the so the guy right here actually did he borrowed the, what's it called, the Mitsurugi Ryzeal deck that he has, and I believe this is the guy. So yeah, I'm I'm rooting for him. I hope that he wins the games. But yeah, I don't know, guys. It looks really tough now, and it looks like that can player one, or not player one, can player left here. Can he swing for game? He might be able to with this field. I cannot remember. I know that the big Mitsurugi guy has 4,000 attack points, I believe. Maybe 4,000 or 3,000. I cannot remember. So yeah, it's a little bit it is a little bit tough for the player right here to play through all of this. So yeah, and now we are shuffling our deck because we did just search a couple of cards. So yeah, which is, I will say, it's pretty cool, I will say. So yeah. So that card gets searched, deck cut, and I feel like that the player left here can easily just wipe out player right here. So yeah, I believe that he easily, with ease, can, you know, wipe him out without a doubt. To my mind. Yeah. So I believe that he go into battle phase here, and Mitsurugi something activates to summon, but it gets called by. So that was basically game number one. Because of one call by the grave, everything just went down, and I know it does make sense. So yeah, I will say throughout this match, I will say in the first game it was, or yeah, in the first game here in turn one with player right that starts out, that opens up everything with bonfire, that gets ashed, and after that, and it immediately passes after. That just means that it has been a bad starting hand for player right here. But again, I'm confident in saying that that is a guy that I know that is on feature match right now in round 6. So yeah, maybe I will say I hope that he can turn the table around and what's it called, and can win the game 2 and game 3. But yeah, the only thing that we can do, me and all of you guys out there that are watching the video, the only thing that we kind of can do can is basically just watch the feature match and hoping for the best, and hoping that the guy that we are rooting for wins this feature match. So yeah, and they're basically pile shuffling right now. I know that it takes a little bit of time with pile shuffle, but I also know that it doesn't do anything for your deck in general. So yeah, that's kind of crazy actually to think about that you're going to pile shuffle, but it doesn't really do anything. So yeah, I don't know what the player left here are doing. Maybe he's reading some cards in his side deck and thinking about like what should I do? What deck? What cards? I mean, should you remove to play the strategy? That's basically what I feel like goes through his mind here. So yeah, but it looks like that the what's it called, sided out both of them. I don't know what happened to the other guy's deck. Where did he go? I don't know. But yeah, getting a good old pile shuffle here, which again, guys, it doesn't do anything with the pile shuffle. So yeah. Um, but let's see what happens in game number 2 when we are ready. Oh, he just sat back a little bit. So yeah, let's see what happens in this game. Maybe he can do something. Maybe he can get a comeback. So yeah, let us see. We have under 30 minutes left. We have around 28 minutes left. And I believe that the Mitsurugi player on the right starts out this game. So yeah, he starts by activating the effect of the new Mitsurugi ritual, which is going to dump a Mitsurugi monster to the graveyard or tribute. Yeah, summon tribute, I believe, and then the other monster will trigger because it got tributed. I will say that is just one of the more dumber effects that I feel like that Konami have made with some strategies. Just a couple of them. Just a couple of strategies. But it looks like that the player right here does have a couple of more. He definitely have more plays right now in this game that he had in the last game. But again, it depends a lot on, is this enough to actually beat the opponent? And again, we won't know until we have seen the entire duel. And that's what I will say I dislike it a little bit, because that means that I need to make longer videos. But then again, you could argue about that. This is my own decision, so yeah. It's just me complaining, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so basically here it's the Mitsurugi ritual that is activated, I believe, that summons out something, maybe. Yeah, it summons out that. It searches a trap card, it looks like, yeah. It searches a trap card, so yeah. Um I don't know if Nibiru would hit hard here. Maybe it will. But yeah, it looks like, is that everything for the turn? Maybe it is. It looks like that it's everything for the player right's turn right here. We have around 26 minutes left of this match right here, and can player left, can he do anything against this? Basically guys, I believe that everything in terms of the monsters on the field, everything that are on the field, I believe that it is what's it called? Yeah, I believe that it's only an omni negate. I believe that basically can be negated because of its own effects. So yeah. I don't know what the some of the traps does. I don't know what those cards do. But as we can see here, we activate Mitsurugi something that gets negated by Solemn Judgment. So now the player right is down at 4,000 life points, if my calculations is correct. Plus, if again, if other life points hasn't been removed from the player right's life points counter. So yeah, basically, guys, it looks like that maybe player right can have something here. Maybe. So we get to normal summon out that card that is going to maybe activate. I don't know. Plus, again, the player right can in fact have imperm set face down, which they do. They do have imperm. And now we change something. It's a Mitsurugi card. Tribute one card to what, destroy a card or something like that. Maybe. I don't know, guys. Maybe it's maybe it's something. Yeah, okay. So that card gets destroyed, which basically is something. But I'm actually interested in to see if the player left here can actually, do something about this. Get a comeback of this, which I feel like that he might have. He might have the opportunity to get back into this. Because again, I don't know what the new ritual monster does. I haven't read it. I haven't played against Mitsurugi. And basically, I haven't been playing against the deck ever since the new support came out. It's not because that I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh, guys. It's just because that well, I would say, I'll admit it. Okay, I have had some days where I didn't take a trip to locals, but basically, it's also because that some of the people at my locals doesn't spend, you know, uh, bigger amounts of thousands of dollars on Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I know some people does, and it's totally fine. I know that, but I just know that a lot of people at my locals doesn't just do it. Maybe a couple of people have invested in the Mitsurugi engine, so yeah. But yeah, it definitely looks like that. Maybe the player left here has something in mind. Maybe he does have a secret engine. Or did he pass over to... Okay, it looks like that he actually passed over to the player right here. And throwing Molchami Purulia, that's something. I will say that. That's definitely something, guys. Just throwing a Purulia in his face, and now he attacks for whatever that is. So yeah. And do we have anything else for this turn, or is it just it? He might just have passed, maybe. That's definitely something. Because again, depending on what he has in his hand, well, of hand traps and non-engine, I don't know. But did he pass or... Yeah, he did pass to his opponent. I see that. Okay, so basically, the opponent starts out by doing what exactly? Activating Mitsurugi signs. What's the call? What's the spell called? I cannot remember it, guys. I'm sorry. I just feel like that it's called Mitsurugi signs or something like that. Maybe I'm correct on that. But yeah, again, having to deal with something, maybe a negate, maybe something else, plus a trap card that I have no idea about what does. So yeah, I have no idea what the trap card does in the Mitsurugi engine. So yeah, but then again, I thought to myself that this definitely worked. Mitsurugi Ryzeal. Maybe they did not. Maybe the player right. If it's the correct guy. But yeah, if it's the correct guy, like I said, the guy that I think it is because of the sleeves and because of, I will say this might sound a little bit of weird, but because of his hands, just the form of his hands, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, we summon out those things, searching Mitsurugi Ritual and the Mitsurugi Ameno, which I cannot remember the name, guys. Is it a habanero? Habanero? Habi, uh, I'm blank, guys. I'm blank on that point. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so we summon out that card and mm, oh, okay, he did negate the Mitsurugi ritual with the other ritual monster. Maybe it kind of looks like that. So yeah. Depending on what the player left here has of cards, it depends a lot on things. Oh, there's also a trap activated. Maybe that's what happened. So yeah. Okay, so now we have that card back, which potentially is a negate. I don't know. And we have pot of preparations. I see, not pot of prosperities. Searching Mitsurugi ritual and Ameno, the Raigeki, maybe something. Okay, so we have the new Mitsurugi spell card, the new Mitsurugi's ritual spell. So yeah, and here we're getting trolled, which that's something I see. And here we activate the Mitsurugi ritual card. Summons out that card right there, which is basically the same thing. Is it game? Maybe. Can he attack for game here? I think he can. And that's game. Nice. So yeah, basically guys, that was everything for this video. I know that I always say when I'm making these type of outros, but yeah, just hanging it in it, guys. I'm sorry again. I apologize for making the videos longer than they're supposed to be, but yeah, I will say great match. I will say probably the player left here were definitely the more skilled one. So I don't know about it, guys. And yeah, if it were the guy that I thought it was, then yeah, that's fun. That's definitely funny to think about. But yeah. Anyways, I'll catch you at round number 7. Peace.